beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Pipedream. So, Ava is telling us that there is now a baseball game event that we're gonna be going to. And, my girl isn't really into sports. Ava crosses her arms and sighs. She opens her mouth to continue the argument, but is cut off by the aerobic teacher's entrance. Today we're finishing up with some standard exercises, but next class we're going into some low-impact dance. Excuse me? So get ready for that. Now go do warm-ups. We disperse for stretches, then line back up to learn more exercise routines. Towards the end of class, Ava nudges my side with her elbow. Hey, isn't that the book club guy? That is him, right? John chooses a moment to look around and notices staring. Ava waits for the both of us, then beckons him over. I was confused at first. Alright. Hey, what are you doing? It's still class time. What? It's not a big deal. Class is almost over. Besides, this is the easygoing class. The fun class. The one credit class, remember? Yeah. Hey, Robin. Hey, Robin's friend. Ava. Nice to meet you. Cool. I'm John. Hey, either of you know where they've been hiding the basketballs? Looks like someone dragged the cart out of the storage room. No clue. Dang, that sucks. Maybe another class is using them. Oh, I almost forgot. John turns towards me and beams. The baseball game's coming up next Friday. Did you hear about it? I wanted to invite you as one of my friends. I can get you really good seats. It'd be great having some people I know in the stands. Most of my other friends are either on the team with me or aren't interested at all. I can see Ava grinning at me from the corner of my eye. I'm totally cornered. I mean, I could say no, but John already looks so excited about it. I guess we'll go. We did kind of leave him hanging that one day when we were putting flyers up. I look into John's expectant face, and I just can't do it. I can't crush his hopes and dreams. Yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot. Huh? Well, I don't really know anything about baseball, so... Oh, well, you don't need to go if you don't want to. No, it's fine, I'll go. I can always explain some of it to you. Yeah, let the hotshot player give you the lowdown. Star player, huh? Huh, you knew about that. Anyway, I want to say that I'm pretty good. My batting average is .290. Yay? Is that a tally or a percent? Because 29% doesn't sound very impressive. No, it runs divided by outs. You know what runs and outs are, don't you? I'm going to have more to explain than I thought. Well, at least I learned something. John brightens and claps his hand on my shoulder. That's a good way to look at it. I'll see you there. Just come a little before game time and I'll show you guys your seats. Sounds great. Alright guys, I gotta go and try to find some of those missing basketballs. See ya. Oh wait, here's my number just in case. Takes a pen out of his pocket and doodles it on my arm. Excuse you! Before running off, you cannot write on my arm. What kind of pen is that anyway? Once he's gone, I turn and frown at Ava. Did you plan this? How could I have planned that? I have no idea. Ava shrugs. I'm just lucky. You don't happen to know anything about baseball, do you? Not really. We're doomed. I know, right? This will be fun. The day of the big game dawns with way too much enthusiasm. Ava bounces through the morning and the rest of the university follows suit. Most of the professors give up lecturing halfway through the class with resigned looks on their faces. Since it's such a small town, I guess there's not much else to buzz about. Come on! Okay, Ava, chill. Ava tugs at me, slicing through the crowd like it's nothing and trying to pick John out through the chaos. Hey, there's a text, bro. John. Hey, you guys here yet? Yeah, we're here. Where are you? Wait, I have your number, but how did you get mine? Oh, I got it from the book club membership. Anyway, I'm to the left of the entrance. Okay. Ah, there he is. I think that's him. Hey! Oh, wait, what's his name again? You're losing your touch. It's not like you to forget a name so quickly. Hey! Soon you'll be like me, completely unable to memorize dozens of people's names and faces a day. Such a tragedy. She shudders and I laugh at her. I remember and you don't. His name's John. I'm going to hold this over your head forever, just so you know. Oh my god, Robin. She rolls her eyes at me and then focuses back somewhere in front. Hey, John, over here. She waves her arm around to get his attention. He beams when he spots us and starts wading in our direction. There you guys are. I was starting to think you two ditched me. Come on, we just gotta muscle our way through the gate. He ushers us into the stadium and into one of the front rows. I look around as I sit. The place is packed. There's no way we have this many people at our school. John shoots me a funny look. Well, a lot of fans from the rival school are here today, too. This is the grudge match, after all. Hey! John laughs. Don't worry about it. The game won't start for a little while yet, and the dugout's right next to us, see? I've got some time to explain the basics. Which is really nice of him, but I just have a terrible feeling about this. He spends the next 15 minutes trying to explain baseball to us. It doesn't go very well. So, most of the time, it's 9 innings divided into halves, 1 for each team, right? But it can go to 10 or 11 or even higher if the score gets tied. Once there was a game that... Oh, we're about to go do the pledge. Sorry, but I have to scram. Oh, and can you do me a favor and make sure those 2 seats stay open? A couple of my friends actually decided to come. And don't forget to meet me after the game. No problem. Thanks for going through the rules with us. I would totally blank out. John grins, waves, and rushes down the stairs just as someone comes up to the microphone across the field. As we rise to our feet with the rest of the crowd for the pledge, I turn to Ava. 9 innings? How long is an inning? I don't know. We're going to be stuck here forever. Don't be a killjoy, Robs. I groan to recite the pledge along with everyone else, ignoring a slight feeling of cognitive dissonance that comes over me whenever I think about things related to whatever our nation is called. It always gives me a headache. As we sit down, I see Gary and Elliot walking towards us. They're bickering. Do you even know where they are? Neither of us have been here before. I don't think that'll be a problem. Elliot fixes him with an unimpressed stare. Wait, are they friends with John? Well, he said they were up near the front, and I'd be able to spot Robin's son anywhere. Creepy. There she is. See, I told you. Gary nearly hops to our aisle, pushing Elliot out in front of him. Elliot stumbles and grabs Gary's jacket slowly to keep him balanced. If you push me down the stairs, I'm taking you with me. Elliot glares at him, but Gary just laughs and starts sliding past us to the empty seats. Elliot follows him, glaring at his back. Hey, Robin Hime, whatever. I'm so happy you made it. These seats are... Wait, hold on. Why are you here? I didn't think you were a sports kind of guy. Actually, you too, Elliot. They both sort of freeze and look at each other quizzically. Why are we here? I'm not sure. Huh. I remember someone asked us to come. Yeah. Oh, on the team with the hair, you know, smiley. John! Yeah, that one. John sees them as friends, but they don't see him as the same thing. Rude. Satisfied, they sit in the reserved seats. Well, no way. Both of you are friends with John? What kind of friends forget his name so easily? They both look distinctively uncomfortable. Gary fidgets with a string on his hoodie, and as Elliot looks off to the side. Well, I don't know. This is the first time I try to see one of his games. I almost went several times last year, but I always end up forgetting. I tried to go twice this year, and both times the same thing happened to me. Wow, you two are horrible friends. Ava! What? It's true. You just forgot? More than once? Please, that's a bad excuse if I ever heard one. You forgot too. I forgot his name once, okay? Totally not the same thing. I've barely ever talked with him, if you say so. I mean, Ava is a different situation. She clearly hasn't, like... Why is she so small compared to these guys? Holy hell. Ava sticks her tongue out at me and I flick her in the temple. All conversation subsides into a hush when the announcer starts introducing the teams. Defending their home ground is team name against the challengers from Phil and Blake University, the Oboe Ants. Their last game ended with the Ants grasping victory by the skin of their teeth, and team name is hungry for payback. Ants starting lineup includes Reagan and Gelt, I don't know which one, who scored a total of 12 runs, and jeez, I'm getting like sleepy talking about it, reading about it. I start zoning out until the players start walking into the field. I join in on the cheering along with everyone else, but Ava and Gary seem to be competing for the most defeating cheer award. One thing Ellie and I share a look of commiseration. First team up to bat is the Ants, sending out Doris as their first to swing. Hey, isn't that the book club guy, John, over there? Where? Down there, second base. It's hard to tell since everyone's wearing hats. But then the figure puts his hands behind his head and points his elbows up. And I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anyone else here making that kind of weird pose before. He's talking avidly to another guy on his team, who then walks over between the second and third base. John looks pretty hyped up, shifting from foot to foot as the first batter steps up to the plate. The batter misses the first pitch, but he hits a second down the center. It's a weak hit, but the batter manages to make it to first base before he can get tagged. The second batter steps up and ready to swing. Oh, they're trying to do that thing! The setting the table thing or whatever. Sure. I have no idea what she's talking about. Not even half of John's explanation managed to sink in. The second batter's swing connects and arcs over toward third base. That teammate John was talking to jumps up and snatches it out of the air with his gloved hand and throws it at John, who tags the first batter out. Whoa! John then snap throws the ball to first base. Miraculously, the first baseman manages to catch it before the second hitter slides in. The whole thing took 5, maybe 6 seconds. The home side of the stadium roars, and us included. Even Elliot can't escape the energy. Aw, cute. The crowd settles down as the two batters from the opposite team make the walk of shame back to the dugout. This is actually kind of fun. Hey! She elbows me, bats at Elliot's head, then braces her hand on my knee and manages to reach just far enough over in front of me and Elliot to poke at Gary's shoulder. Guys, want anything? I'm gonna grab snacks. She did all that just to reach over to them. Why couldn't she just sit up and poke them? Hello? And I honestly thought they were sitting beside us, not in front of us. Snacks? Gary perks up and leans towards Ava, big-eyed and hopeful. Where's your friend, Gary? Yep, it's on me, to mark the oh my god, can't talk today. The momentous occasion of Robin voluntarily enjoying sports. Ava, please. Don't even pretend, plus you want food, so you better be nice to me. Ugh, you don't play fair. You know it. So come on, what do you want? Sorry, not ooh, not oh. So I heard the nachos here have at least 4 toppings, but maybe I want one of those corn dogs. Or Gary and Ava lean closer together to discuss details, which of course means that Ellie and I both have overexcited extroverts almost on our laps. I'm used to this from Ava, but Elliot looks like he's going to deck Gary. Personal space bubble. Seriously, we need some air over here. Yeah. She and Gary both collapse back into their seats. So, what do you want, Robs? I shrug. I don't know. You know the kind of stuff I like. Gotcha. What about you, Elliot? I covertly study Elliot's expression. Well, he looks like he's downgraded from murderous to annoyed, so that's progress. Gary is riveted by the game again. Oblivious, not a surprise. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Oh, Ava's a big girl. Stay here. Ava will be fine. She will be fine. Wait! Is Kane over there with... Wait. Wait. Go with Ava. If I get to see Kane, I'll be a happy camper. Wait, Ava, do you need any help? That'll be a lot to carry, won't it? Don't worry about me, I can handle it. She gets closer to me and whispers. And I get the feeling someone should stay behind and keep an eye on these two. Pulls back and grins brightly. Thanks, though. You're so kind to me. Yep, I am simply the best. She laughs and then shuffles out into the aisle and takes the stairs out of sight. So she probably thought I was trying to be nice to her, but no, I thought it was an opportunity to see Kane again. But it is not. My focus turns back to the game. Our home team's up to bat now, but I don't see John at the plate, so he must be later in the lineup. Garrison swings and hits the ball. He's running for the first base, slides and makes it. Woo! Gary cheers, throwing his hands up and narrowly missing, clipping Elliot in the face. Elliot slouches and scowls. The next two batters hit and makes it as well. And Gary cheers enthusiastically each time. When John steps up to the plate, Gary stands up and waves his arm frantically. Yeah, John! What are you doing? The batter for the team name is up, Mr. Takahashi. Huh? Wouldn't have guessed that. His record. Where's his record? Well, he's definitely not your average player. John! We finally made it! You idiot, you're going to distract him. Oh god, Elliot's getting the rage back. What are you talking about, Elliot? We're here to support him. I scored a couple runs last game, but I didn't get a great look at the time. You're gonna do awesome, John! Shut up! God, for once in your life. Elliot's standing now, getting right in Gary's face. Shit, this is bad. For once in your life, just let yourself have fun and you wouldn't. Guys, look like you're so upset all the time. Doesn't matter, and I don't. He's getting into position. Yo, bro, you're not looking at your friend. Hello? This is really bad. If they don't stop arguing soon, they're gonna miss it entirely. Also, Elliot might kill Gary. Should I get between them? I've gotta save Gary. Why can't we save Elliot? No way. Sure, save, I guess. If I don't do something, Elliot might turn into this brawl, and I don't think Gary's the brawling type. Of course it matters, and if you can't believe I've had to deal with you, I'll deal with you all day. Quiet! I shove myself in between and push him apart. They fall silently instant. If you keep arguing, we're gonna miss seeing John, which is the entire point of being here. I'm not sitting next to him. Fine, whatever. We're switching seats then. Okay? Fine. He sinks down into what used to be my seat. He still doesn't look happy, but he can get over it. I sit down in Elliot's seat, and after a moment's hesitation, Garrett sits too. He still looks pretty down. And he hits! Wow, that's got a lot of power behind it. Garrison's running for home. Three of us are caught by the game again. Luckily, Gary and Elliot's fight has settled down just in time. The atmosphere is a little awkward, though. Garrison is safe. Hanamura rounds third. Hanamura. Reminds me of Overwatch. Wow, that ball is still flying high, folks. Look! I point up. Looks like the ball's headed for the audience. Elliot cringes for some reason, recoiling into his seat and away from me. Gary brightens and jumps back up, stretching an arm out. Is he really gonna... One of the audience members has caught the ball. And wow! When I wasn't looking, Takahashi made a home run. Great first inning so far for the home team. Woo! Way to go, John! Gary waves a hand with the baseball around. I wince and turn to Elliot. I'm expecting him to get pissed again, but to my surprise, he's kind of smiling. Idiot. You're the idiot. He didn't get distracted at all. Elliot rolls his eyes. Alright, can I go back to my seat now? Hey guys, I'm back. Oh, hey, you switched seats. Robs, I'm hurt. Don't you want to sit by me anymore? Nope, you're gonna have to live without being next to my thrilling presence for a couple hours. I don't think I can withstand the pain. Anyway, Elliot, here's your Octodog and drink. Just pass this down for those two. Oh, nice, Gary. You caught the ball, huh? Oh, Elliot got another Octodog? The rest of the game we eat and chat and cheer. Our teams win by a good margin, making up for our loss in the last game against the Ants. We leave right when the game ends to beat the crowds. The whole way back to the dorms, I get the nagging feeling that I'm missing something. I don't realize what it is until I'm back in my room. We forgot to talk to John after. The fervor from the game lingers around campus for a week. Finally, by next Sunday morning, everything simmers down back to normal. I was gonna say, they never went to go see John. Hey Ava, you're not hiding any food anywhere, are you? Sounds more like something you'd do, Robin. I don't feel like shopping. Wanna go eat out? Ava mumbles incoherently and I peek into her room. She's still in her bed and all tangled up in her bed sheets. Her pillow's on top of her face to block out the sunlight. Could it be? Has she actually succumbed to a hangover? How unusual, Miss Early Bird. You'd normally be running in circles around me by now. Ugh. So I take it you're not coming with me. I could hold down crackers if I'm lucky. I roll my eyes and get her a glass of water to put on her nightstand. Thanks. Too bad you're not a party person, Robs. Last night was crazy. Victory parties are killer, and they have a lot of them here. I can see that. She swats at me blindly and misses. I laugh and leave her alone. She'll need a couple hours to put herself back together. I walk out of the door and start walking. There's not a whole bunch of options for someone on foot. I know Ava will let me borrow her car, but it always makes me nervous to drive someone else's car. Same, dude. So campus food or something else close by. I've had enough Octodogs the past couple of days to last me a lifetime. So the diner it is, then. My phone buzzes, then buzzes again. Someone's texting me. Robin, answer me immediately. Can't believe you would keep ignoring your own mother like this. Apparently I'm not replying back. Okay. My stomach ices over. No, that can't be right. She shouldn't have this number. How would she have gotten my number? I'll just I'll just ignore it. If I ignore it, then she'll have to lose steam, right? She didn't keep the emails up forever, so my stomach grumbles and I style my phone and my thoughts away. It doesn't matter if she knows my number. I'm not going back. Why don't I just block it? I could do that. She can't text me no more and call me. Unless she buys a new phone just to harass me again. But I could just do the same thing again. I continue walking to the diner, and by the time I push through the diner doors, I'm starving. It's Kane. Oh, hi, Kane. Oh, hey, it's my savior from the festival. Kane bows over dramatically. What can I do for you this fine morning, miss? I require food. Lots of it. And please, please no more octodogs. I don't think I could take it. Cooking them for hours really does make the mystery out of it, doesn't it? No kidding. Kane laughs and plucks a menu from the stack, ushering me to a table. You're here at a good time. Lunch rush will be upon us soon. Oh, a Sunday lunch rush? That can't be pleasant. I go on autopilot. I've been doing this so long, it's practically second nature. I finally look down at the menu. I blink at it. Kane must have been waiting for my reaction because he's laughing again. Seriously, who needs all of this stuff? A boiled egg is hard to beat. Utterly delicious milk. The entire breakfast menu is just a big list of puns. The owner of this place is a little eccentric. Must be interesting to work with. Hey, I've had worse. I'd take an eccentric person over an entitled customer any day. Oh, there's some people coming in. It begins. Unfortunately, to the battle I must go. I'll be back in a couple minutes, alright? May your victory be swift and your sword strike true. He snorts at me, mouth crooked up in a smile, and leaves me to pore over the menu. Alright. I'm so hungry that I just want to choose something and be done with it. I almost don't care what it is, but I keep getting distracted by the puns. Breakfast and bread. No time to waffle. Nothing is awry. I'm so absorbed by the menu that when I hear the voice, it's a complete shock. Is there no one at the front? What kind of establishment is this? No, oh no, not this. Not now. Excuse me. I crane my neck to look behind me, and lo and behold, there is Akio at the front door. He's scanning the restaurant looking for an employee, and by the time I look on his face, he has no clue what he's doing. Has he ever been in a diner before? Judging by his complete ignorance during the festival, it wouldn't surprise me. Hello? People are starting to stare now. Akio flushes under the scrutiny, but he squares his shoulders and determinedly avoids to look at anyone. A line starts forming behind him. This is ridiculous. Does no one work here? Akio slaps his palm in the host station, and a couple of people in line behind him jump. I hear a door swing open. I turn fast to see Kane leaving the kitchen, a perplexed look on his face. I see Kane's soul die a little the moment his eyes land on Akio. Why is Kane the only person here? His face falls for a good second before he fights it back into a neutral smile. He swings by my table and drops off a glass of water. I try to look encouraging. His mouth twists wryly and he takes a calming breath before gliding over to the front doors. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. Is it just you for today? You're the waiter here? You need to be replaced. You're clearly incapable of the job. Kane sills and tension runs electric through the restaurant. Pardon me, sir. Now would you like to sit down? Who's in charge here? Excuse me? Oh my god! I can hear him thinking this again from all the way over here. I said who was in charge. Mr. Mori is the manager of this restaurant. Excellent. I'd like to speak with him. The restaurant is so silent I can hear the people in the booth next to mine breathing. Wait, is that Gary's friend and that one girl from the book club? I didn't know they were friends. Gary's friend is pushing the other girl's book down and whispering something urgently at her. I see the other girl's eyebrows raise. Well, sir, this isn't... Is everyone in this town incompetent? Every time I ask for something simple, I get blank faces. I can't see Kane's expression very well from this angle, but his shoulders are hunched. Is this about that night at the festival? Is that why you're here? What? Akio looks flummoxed. Who texted me? I'll forgive you if you come back. Nah, fam. I don't remember you being here. But all the vendors there were idiots. It was a miserable experience. Now I want to see your manager, understand? I understand perfectly well, sir. Sadly, he's left for the day and won't be back until tomorrow. Would you care to be... I would care to speak to your manager? Sir, he's not here. You have a phone, don't you? Call him for me. In fact, just give me his number. I'll call him. No, that is not happening. Sorry. Why not? This may surprise you, but people have lives out of their jobs. I doubt Mr. Moore would appreciate being called by a customer. Unbelievable. I'm going to speak to the manager. I'm not leaving until I do. And I suppose you'll be staying the night. Would you like to be seated? I imagine standing that long would be uncomfortable otherwise. Kane yanks out a menu, grabs Akio's arm. Whoa, yo, you can't touch a customer like that, bro. And starts walking. Akio struck speechless, sputtering and stumbling along. Kane's face is stuck in a smile that looks somewhat painful. Everyone's staring at them. Even the book club girl hasn't gone back to reading yet. Shoot, they're going to pass my table. Maybe he won't notice. How dare you manhandle me like that? Oh, library girl. Of course he notices. Akio digs his heels in and Kane jolts to a stop. I resist the urge to cover my face. The whole restaurant is looking at the three of us now. It's Robin. Robin, then. He stares at me, looking like he wants to say something. I can't tell if he's happy or upset to see me. Kane pulls at his arm, trying to spare me probably. What should I do? Gosh darn it. Do we gotta be mean to him again? Or should we just tell him to sit down and whatever, sit down, I guess. I look from Akio to Kane. This is bad. This is going to go badly. I have to do something. Here, just sit over here. Or sit over there, alright? The animation's like, okay. I gesture across from me and Akio instantly removes Kane's hand from his arm and slips into the boot. Kane stands there with his hand outstretched in the air, flabbergasted. He lets his hand fall back to his side and shoots me a look. I'll have some orange juice. Right, okay. He visibly recovers and lapses back into his employee persona. Anything else? I'm not sure yet. I'll give you a couple more minutes. You have coffee here, don't you? Yes. Bring me some then. Of course, sir. Why are we babying him? Kane hesitates but soon walks off towards the kitchen. Some people have gone back to eating, but most are still staring at us. Scariest friend is looking at me like I've lost my mind. I hide myself behind the menu. I did not think this through. This place has rather low standards, don't you think? I peek over the menu to see Akio's picking at a cloudy speck of the edge of the table. Well, it is a diner, not a 5-star restaurant. What were you expecting? The lighting is too stark for one, and what constitutes as clean is in this place? The staff is terrible, and my kind of respectable manager only has one waiter scheduled. Well, he doesn't think everything is Kane's fault, at least. Akio scoffs, picks up a fork on his side of the table and scowls at it. Look at the water spots on this. Atrocious. Did they never polish their silverware? Probably not. He looks at me scandalized. I bite my lip to keep myself from laughing. Look, not everybody has the money to hire large staff and keep them around all the time. And the waiter is only one guy. How is he supposed to seat everyone, take all their orders, give them food, and polish the silverware? Family butler could have done it. Had a butler? No! Wait, of course you had a butler. How silly of me. Oh, fine. How much does your butler get paid? Excuse me? That is not information to be shared. How? What? Low class? Anyway, that waiter over there, if he's paid like the average waiter, gets around $4 an hour before tips. What? What can you buy for $4? Not much. Here's your coffee, sir. Hey, are we teaching him to be nicer now? Now that he knows what our baby Kane is going through? Akio and I fall silent while Kane sets the mug on the table. Kane looks suspiciously between the two of us, fidgets with his apron and goes to the front to begin seating other people. It's gotten a little crowded up there. Tips are generally 15 to 20%. A meal here costs. He picks up his own menu and scans it, frowning. You know what tipping is? Of course I know what tipping is. I'm not an idiot. Right, says the guy that didn't know what popcorn was. I watch him go through his mental math, fascinated. He's really getting fired up about this. I thought he was the kind of person who got insulted easily, but maybe he just gets overly invested in everything. This is ludicrous. How is that sustainable? I'm going to... Kane clears his throat and sits a glass of orange juice down. Have you two decided on anything? Akio startles and glares at Kane, who stares back placidly. I think. Akio turns to his menu and picks something at random, not seeming to care what it ends up being. I start ordering as well, avoiding Kane's eyes. Why am I avoiding his eyes? Akio takes a sip from his mug and immediately spits it back out. It ends up all over the table and practically on Kane. Well, partially on Kane. I was lucky I still had the menu open at the time, or else I'd have gotten sprayed in the face. I can feel droplets of coffee on my fingers. Akio primly wipes his mouth with a napkin and pushes his mug as far away from him as possible. Kane and I are both frozen in surprise. Coffee is dripping off the menu and onto the table. That was disgusting. You have the nerve to call this coffee? This is completely wrong. This is undrinkable. Just give me some water. Even you can't screw that up. Kane wordlessly grabs both of the solid menus and the orange juice and walks away. He returns later with a rag and slowly cleans the table off. His motions smooth and robotic. He doesn't look at either of us. He leaves again, returns with a glass of water and a new glass of orange juice. I manage to catch his eyes before he leaves again. I mouth sorry at him. He doesn't say anything or smile, but he seems marginally less pissed off. I thought he would act a little more decent, but he's just, hello? Who's messaging? You can't keep throwing this stupid little tantrum forever. You'll come back eventually. Whatever, Mom. Whatever. Ugh. The book club girl is still staring and not making any secret of it. Gary's friend isn't as obvious about it, but I can tell she's listening intently. Alright, y'all can eavesdrop all you want, but I'm gonna end today's episode off here for today. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful. This guy's a total jerk and I really do not like him, but I feel like his story path should be interesting. So once the demo is complete and this game is fully out, I feel like I will probably dive into his story just to see if he's not as stuck up as he is. I have never dealt with a character in a visual novel game that is so uppity like he is. Like there's like the flirt in a lot of visual novels. Oh, there's no flirt in this game, is there? Instead we get a jerk like this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful and I'll see you guys in the next one.